Luke, you ready?
Very ready. I'm too ready.
Who's your biggest match you think so far?
I think from the looks of it, Greg Gray and I are on the opposite sides of the ladder. I didn't see where Vosgin was, but I think those are my two main competitors. There is some guy here from Europe I don't recognize that's in our weight class. I don't recognize many people, but I don't really underestimate anybody either, so I'm just going to go hard every match.
How have you been feeling lately? Is everything feeling 100%? You back?
Yeah, so not the last time I beat Sam Harris, but the time before that, I hurt my elbow like a year before. I've had severe elbow pain for about 5 years now. That in between the joint, to where I went from curling over 100 pounds to 10 pounds without excruciating pain. So really, I've only been able to train my top roll the past 5 years until recently, where I basically stopped bench pressing completely, except for like 135 for reps, like nothing big. And I also stopped pulling on the table. So what that allowed me to do is it allowed me to start doing curls again and start working on my inner elbow, because it was always a weakness for me to have that spot in case it went in there, and I wasn't confident to commit to a hook. But now that my elbow's healed and I'm back to the level that I was before my injury, I feel like I can pull anybody at any angle on the table.
So you haven't had any table time at all coming up to this, or just very minimal?
No, that's pretty standard. I don't pull on the table much anymore.
Really?
No.
Okay.
Like zero. I haven't been on the table for months.
And you think it's making a huge change for you, though, right?
Well, so like,
because you guys used to practice all the time.
My wrist curls are up like, I don't know, 30 pounds from when I went to Texas last summer.
Yeah.
So I know my hand and road pronator, everything is at its peaks that I've had previously. And you know, my hook, my curl went from that 10 pounds of pain to back to where 100 plus pounds before I got injured. So, you know, the only thing I might be lacking is a little stamina in long hook matches or long matches in general. But I don't pull like that anyways. I'm not a stamina guy. I train to explode and win fast and win tournaments. So maybe I'll go back on the table and practice after this. But I'm really curious to see how I'm going to do today.
How that all translates.
Yeah.
So are we going to start seeing that lightning Luke Kent again, the one that hits hard and fast?
Oh yeah. After I lost to Corey Miller a couple of years ago at Nationals, I was so overconfident going into the finals because I'd beat him so easily in the early rounds that I slowed down and I didn't do my normal routine, and I ended up losing, allowing him to get into a spot where he felt comfortable and basically burning out and then trying to transition, and I lost. So what I learned from that is now I don't fuck around any match. Super match, tournament, amateur, pro, I come to the table the same angle, the same strength level, the same fast quickness for every match now. I don't take anybody lightly anymore.
Yeah. So are you using this tournament as kind of a relaunch for Luke Kent getting back into tournaments and pulling again, or is you just kind of testing some things out? Because we haven't seen you a whole lot the past few years.
No, I mean, it sounds kind of funny, but I'm waiting for the phone to ring. You know, WAL, after my embarrassing freakouts, basically told me to keep training for the last few years. I had a match scheduled with Greg Gray before COVID for WAL, and then obviously that got canceled, and then from that point I've just been kind of waiting on matches. And fortunately in North America there's only a handful of guys that promoters will put me up against. So if one or the other is not in shape, then you're not going to get that match, you know, and nobody really wants to waste money by putting me up against somebody that can't hang.
Are you open to polling in other organizations or other tournaments and things like that, or are you strictly waiting for WAL to give you that call?
No, so WAL's made it pretty open with their athlete set. I mean, obviously you can see that Devin and Michael are pulling for Core Sports.
Yeah.
I can pretty much pull for any organization as of right now, but when and if WAL ramps back up, if any match that I accept conflicts with a match that's coming up for me, then obviously I have to cancel it. But I mean, it's been a long wait to get back on the table as far as, you know, WAL super match format. It's hard to stay motivated when you're getting older and injured to go in the gym every day and train your ass off away from home, and there really isn't much going on, you know. And a lot of people have thought or think that I've been inactive, but really it's just not the case. I just don't have any, you know, I don't really have any opportunities. And the Arnold's was like a good reason for me to train this last 3 months. That's why I'm here.
Well, it's good to see you back, man. Good luck,
Thank you very
dude.
much, man. Appreciate it.
Take care.